I was feeling really down. I had lost a loved one and I was feeling down. It was messages and music. Certain music will lift my spirit up.
Need unity in your life, man, because without unity, bro, you feel like you're alone.
If your children come to me and tell me that they have been molested, abused, that they're being abused, I said, I'm calling the police.
Yep, straight up.
Because I'm not scared of you. Facts. I fear God. If you're making money, it is your job to train your children how to manage the success that you have.
That's why having a big social circle is not always the best thing. Maybe tightening up your circle and get rid of the loose ends. The folks who you need to put a tally on. They be like, oh, red flag, red flag, red flag. Okay, cut off. Red flag, red flag. Oh, another one? Cut off. Yo, welcome to E7 Media Podcast here, man. I'm just sitting here with my mom, Dukes, my father's in the back watching the cameras, but we're just really enjoying life. We're here in Mount Pleasant. We out the little walkway or boardwalk, whatever you want to call it. We're just enjoying life and enjoying time with one another. Currently, it's hot as heck out here.
It's hot.
We burning.
It's
but
hot.
We getting all our vitamin D that we need. We getting everything that we need right now. But what do you want to talk about? Huh?
Well, first of all, it's beautiful. And when you start to live, this, right. If you could just see the background, this is living. People are out, they're walking, they're enjoying the sun, the breeze. You got the cruise ship over here to my right, getting ready to take off. It's beautiful.
Uh-huh.
And this is what you need to have peace of mind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is what you need. Like when your mind is all bottled up and you confused or you just worn out, tired. You get with your family, the ones you enjoy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You come out someplace that's peaceful.
Mm-hmm.
You sit and you just you enjoy the nature and the beauty and the
I feel like
what God created.
Mm-hmm. I feel like sometimes when you're in a slump or when you're feeling down, when you're feeling depressed, when you're feeling like you have a lot on your mind, like you're going through a hard time, it's good to just take off from where you are right now. So like if you're in whatever area that you are in, it's sometimes good to get out and just go to another state and just vacate, with people that you love. And even if you're doing it alone, like it's good. It's a good peace of mind, and it's a good head cleanser to really just go out into nature, go to the beach, go to the park, just even go outside, just get out of your house and just take a drive and just go somewhere and just clear your mind and clear your thoughts.
It is important. It's and it's fun. When I come out, I'll be like, hey, hi, and smiling at people, and some smile back because we all feel free.
Right. That's true.
We feel free. We just enjoy the day. And I was just looking at, I was saying some people, and I was looking at how we get so caught up in tradition. That the only thing we do is maybe go to a family gathering, a cookout, maybe to the park, and maybe one or two gatherings at somebody's house. But there's so much. There's so much more.
There's so much to do, especially around this time. Like in this time in 2023, there's so many different things to do and so many different things to explore. Like instead of just going to a cookout, hanging out with the aunt, drinking, partying, like doing open up your mind to things that you haven't done before or you never thought yourself that you would do. Like a couple of years ago, I didn't really think I was going to be into nature and going outside like that because I didn't really like going outside. I like playing video games and stuff like that. But I grew out of that, and I started to really enjoy being out in nature. So I notice when I'm out in nature, especially by myself or my lonesome, or like with people that are like-minded and that like to talk spiritual or like just about business, just being out in the sun at some park or some beach, I thoroughly enjoy it. It brings joy in my heart, and it eases my mind.
It does.
It eases my
It
mind
really
a lot.
does. You know what? I remember some years ago, it was a big thing about people saying their bucket list, things
Yeah.
they want to do.
Yeah.
I encourage you, do a bucket list. I encourage you to write today at least 10 things that you want to do or accomplish and go for it.
And and do some research. You know, if you don't, if you're not sure what you want to do, or like if you not sure what makes you happy, do some thorough research. Just do a Google search or a YouTube search and just look up just a bunch of random stuff, and you be like, yo, I want to try that, and write it on your bucket list and then try it. You know what I mean? Like, try it.
Yeah.
Cause like you truly don't know what's gonna make you happy unless you try something that's new.
That's true.
That's what I know that for a fact. I like even listening to different music. Like I noticed that yesterday I was listening to some country. I was like, I never listen to country.
I like a little country music every now and then.
Some country music, but
I didn't say all. I said
I know you like some country.
I like
music.
a little country music.
I know because some country songs is just a little too slow for me. It's, yeah. But I was listening to some country and I was really like these guys when they sing stories.
That's
like,
right.
They sing nothing but stories or past experiences that they went through. They never talk about something that they haven't gone through. That, from my personal experience, is just listening to country for one day, just browsing through Apple Music, and I was just listening. I'm like, dang, like this is a whole different culture, whole different set of artists, and I never even tapped into it. I never even knew.
Music.
Any of them.
When I was in a place where I was feeling really down. I had lost a loved one and I was feeling down. And it was messages and music.
Yeah.
Certain music would lift my spirit up, lift me up.
Right.
And I kept looking for that kind of music because you want to pull yourself out of a dark place when you feel down and your mind constantly there's a battle because it wants to pull want to pull you back feeling down and depressed, but I battled it.
Right.
I battled it. I listened to upbeat messages and I listened to music that made me feel good. Certain music like get up, go, 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 go. That kind of music, it make you feel like, okay,
it change. It's a mood changer for sure.
It is.
Like you got some people that listen to if they're sad, they listen to sad music. If they're mad, they listen to mad music. If they're happy, they listen to happy music. Sometimes when you're in them situations, you got to listen to something that's going to motivate you, or like that's indifferent to the mood that you're feeling.
Right.
So if you're depressed and you listen to something sad, I mean, if you listen to something that's gonna give you joy, that's gonna get you out of that feeling. Like even I wake up 3:00 in the morning to go to work.
Right.
And sometimes like I be getting up and I be like, bro, I don't got no energy. I don't feel like doing none of this. I just feel down, out of the count. And then I throw on some. Let's say I've been heavy on 80s. So I throw on 80s, I throw on Diana Ross or something. And I just I start bobbing my head in the bathroom, taking a shower.
Michael Jackson.
Prince. Oh yeah, all of them. And I be on it. I was on it heavy, just listening back to back every single morning. But it gave me joy.
Right.
It lifted my spirit up.
Right. Right.
So yeah, like music, bro.
I love music.
Different.
There was a song said, "I love music, any kind of music."
What year was that?
I don't know, but I know it was during the time when I was growing up.
Yeah. Okay.
And I didn't realize how powerful music really was.
Uh-huh.
And even when I come out, like it's so beautiful. If you could see, it's just beautiful.
Yeah, like,
and when you have music, something that's mellow or even that's energetic,
yeah.
you will start to say, okay, you know what, I need to listen to something that's gonna pick me up.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And
you need some tissue? You good?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got some tissue? Uh-huh. But yeah, you definitely got to listen to music that's just gonna pick you up. And me just looking around, just looking at people, man, people just living their life. They living their life. They come out here, the people, the individuals
it's hot.
who
I'm
are
sweating
in
under
Mount
the
Pleasant.
nose.
Oh yeah, it's definitely hot out here. That sun is getting to me. I ain't gonna lie. But just people getting out here with their family, their kids, they just enjoying life, and that's
family is so important.
Man. Oh yeah, family is everything. I feel like
oh
you got
God.
certain family members that you don't really rock with. They
yeah,
always cause
it's
trouble,
always a few,
but family is needed. You need unity in your life, man, because without unity, bro, you feel like you're alone.
You are.
And
You're like
that's
a
where
man
that
on the desert.
Exactly, and that's where you feel that void. That void of like, dang, like I really don't have nobody that really care about me. Like that's where that voice be coming from.
Yeah,
that's
where
most social. That's where most like. That's where most like suicidal thoughts really come from, because they feel like they don't got nobody. They feel like
alone.
Ain't nobody listening to them.
But you
really
know what? Family could be a best friend. That's family.
Oh, yeah, that's family.
Somebody
Family's
that you do rock with. Someone, you be like, you feel me? And they be like, yeah,
Facts.
And they there to help you.
Facts.
I have a friend, but she's family.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember the time when we would get in her car and she had a stick, a straight, what is it called? A straight drive.
Oh, you talking about stick? Yeah, straight.
Yeah,
like,
and she would be
drive,
just
okay.
like
a manual.
Yeah, every time the car would go, she
gear.
would shift. And she was family, because even if I didn't have, she said, if I got, you got. And I said, if you got, right, I got. She's like, yeah. And I said, okay. Well, if I got,
she's a real one.
You got.
That's a real one.
And we would get in her car, and we didn't worry about gas, because one of us had money to put gas in the car. You see, that's a real friend.
Mm-hmm.
That's a real friend.
I ain't gonna lie, real friends is hard to come by.
They are.
Because like a real friend is a person that you can full on say some hateful, despiteful stuff that you won't say to anybody, and y'all still make up at the end of the day. Like, because it's not personal. It's like y'all have a deeper bond with one another than just some ordinary person or ordinary chat that you met on the street a couple of days ago, and y'all just chatting it up.
It's about real. Our message should be about real people, real family. What does that really look like? And real friends, they there. They supportive. Don't take advantage of a real friend.
Mm-hmm.
That's the person that got your back. That's the person when you in need, they got your back.
Yep.
That's the person. We had a situation, and a little fender bender, and a friend of ours, she said, I know y'all don't have nobody. She said, I'll be there and I'll pick y'all up. She picked us up.
She was there.
She was friend. She was a friend.
Yeah.
She picked us up, dropped us off, and went on back home. She wasn't going to leave us out on the highway. You see, some people you call, oh man, I'm sorry, I will come, but
yeah, you got some.
It's always the 1,001 excuses.
It's always you, and it's a lot. It's a lot of them out there that just like that they call friend, but they ain't reliable.
They ain't a friend.
They're not
reliable. A friend don't talk you down.
Exactly.
A friend is not a person that's jealous of you.
Exactly.
A friend don't stab you in the back.
Exactly. A friend doesn't stab you in the back.
A friend don't stab. A friend wants you to succeed.
But would a friend stab you in the back for your own well-being?
No,
like,
you would stab me in the back.
They would make a decision for you.
No.
Oh, what was that show?
That's not stabbing me. If you
That's not
stab me
stabbing
in the back, stab me in the back. It's stabbing me in the back. It's
Okay. Like this.
visualize that.
Like this off of Snow. Like if anybody have watched Snowfall, right? And it's spoilers if you haven't watched Snowfall. Go watch the show. It's really good. It was a scene where his father was pretty much trying to expose Teddy, who was the CIA agent. He was trying to expose him, right? And he was doing it for his own well-being of his son.
Mm-hmm.
But things got out of hand, and I felt like he was doing it the wrong way. But he thought what he was doing was the right thing that he was doing it, but it was hurting his son at the same time. Mm-hmm. So like, if people make decisions that's for your benefit, but you can't really see it, and if you feel like they hurting you more than they trying to do good, is that really a good friend? Or like a good parent?
If you doing something that prevents me from hurting myself.
But let's say if you're doing something and they see the danger, but you can't, and they end up like let's say.
But that's still preventing me from hurting myself. You see what I'm saying? If somebody trying to scam me,
True.
And you handle the scammer, even though I may not understand it, you still try to protect me from getting harmed.
Right.
But when it comes down to you stabbing me in the back, and it's a difference than trying to protect me than to stab me.
That's true.
You see. So when I look at friends, I look at the support.
I'm going off of the realization that maybe somebody's out there who they feel like somebody's stabbing them in the back, but it's a deeper meaning. They're really trying to protect you, like a parent who's overprotective. They sometimes.
But that's not a stab. I get a visualization. If you stab me in the back, I'm bleeding.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hurt.
That's true.
I may not even heal. You may kill me.
Yeah, that's true.
But if you trying to protect me, that's a difference. I would think that's just a difference.
Sometimes it can be so close. Like it's all about what people's ideology, how they see it. Because you got some people who they don't see that person's trying to protect them. They just see the things that they're doing that they feel like it's in spite to them. You know what I mean? Like let's say.
But what will happen at the end? See, if you truly was trying to protect me at the end, there should be a better positive result.
Sometimes it's
in
not.
my behalf.
Sometimes it's either bad or worse. You know what I mean?
I don't. What you? I'm not.
I wish Dad had a mic.
No, but go ahead from where you.
Well, what is your thoughts on it? Hold on.
Stab you in your back. I believe that they're trying to do you some dangerous harm, and when they don't succeed, you have revenge. You have overcome them.
Right.
You know, and ain't nothing else they can do. You know what I'm saying? You know what type of person that is, so you know not to put that person in that position to get close enough to try you again.
Right.
You keep your distance from them.
And still, like I said, the end should be a
better result. A better result. Yeah.
You know, because when I think about friends, I got some really. I've been blessed with some really, really good friends that they went from friends to family to me.
Right.
And when I'm down, when I'm in need, when I'm hurting, whatever, they're there.
Yeah.
And they're there to be a friend. They're not asking me for anything. Right, and they give us. I remember my car broke down, and one of my friends just walked up to me and she wrote me a check.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? She wrote me a check. She gave me a check.
Yeah.
And because she gave me the check, it helped us to, take care of some other things. But it was, I mean, that I didn't ask her for it. You got to be able to say what's a real friend.
Right. That's
true.
true.
You got people that get on podcasts with you and all this stuff, but they not really a real friend.
They're not really a ride or die person.
Right. They're not really a real friend. They want something. They get that something, and then, long as they can get something from you, then we cool. We cool. But the minute I can't provide for you that way, then you stop calling me. You got all these 10,000 excuses. You don't come around.
That's true.
And so with that, I started to say, wow. So the real you was just basically wanting something from me. But my real friend,
but not willing to give.
Right. And you just want something.
Or help
but
out.
My real friend never really asked me for anything. And when I was in need, my real friend came to the rescue. Yeah, see, when I look at all the people that's around me, even family, there's family that's like a real friend. You could tell them something, they keep it, they help you through it, and nobody never know about it.
Yeah, true.
So I don't know how we got on this, but this is good.
Yeah, this is
because
this is
there's
a really
people
good
that can't
conversation.
distinguish the difference.
The difference between a real friend and a fake friend.
Some people rolling with
Sometimes,
people that really ain't for them, and they can't see it.
Low key, that's why.
Or they really the person.
That's why having a big circle, a big social circle, is not always the best thing.
No.
Maybe tightening up your circle and get rid of the loose ends, the folks who you need to put a tally on. They be like, red flag, red flag, red flag. Okay, cut off. Red flag, red flag. Oh, another one.
You know how I used to do it? One of my close friends that I love her. We said there's 3 type of people. We kind of measured it to the Bible. You have the outer court, you have the inner court, and you have the holy of holies. And
you said the outer court, inner court, and the holies
like
of
when
holies?
they did the come on, y'all, help me out.
Trinity?
No, remember we built one. We built one for the ark.
Talking about the tabernacle?
The tabernacle. You have the outer court, right?
Yeah.
You have the inner court.
Yeah.
And then you have the holy of holies.
Yeah.
That's your small circle. That's the people you can trust. Those may be 4 people, maybe be 3, maybe 2, maybe 1. Then you have the outer court, which might be a few other people that you socialize with, acquaintance. Then you have, the inner court. Then you have the outer court, people you just meet. You really don't know much about them, but I think those are acquaintances.
Keep it cordial.
Yeah, it's real cordial. And when you understand who fits where, then you know who you can trust.
Right.
And it doesn't have nothing to do whether you religious or you believe in God or you believe in. Some people don't belong in your holy of holies. Some people belong in the outer court.
That's a fact.
Because I've met people in the church that talk so much they talk all your business.
Yeah, gossipers.
That's the outer court. They're not disciplined on knowing how to hold water.
Yeah.
You see?
They just spit it all out, man.
They tell everything.
Yeah.
Those are some dangerous people.
You gotta be careful with them people, because them people cause a lot of trouble.
A lot of chaos.
They
I didn't mean to say. I didn't mean to say that, but you said it. Now I heard it. Now I'm gonna get with John. You see what I'm saying? Because you don't told me something that you shouldn't have told me.
Yeah.
You should have held it and let it roll.
Right.
Now, the only time I would kind of mention something to a friend, if you come and tell me, say, I'm going to hurt your friend, I'm a killer, I'm a rob her house, you tell me some stuff that could hurt her and her family, I'm telling her. Because I want her to beware of evil.
Right. I remember, you did say that when you was the pastor over the church. You did say that. You said You said if you tell me that something's going on with your husband beating on you, you better believe
I
I'm
told them
gonna
about
tell.
their children because I love children.
Oh, and children.
I said, if your
Yep.
children come to me and tell me that they have been molested, that they have been abused,
Man, you
that they're
calling
being
folks on 'em.
abused, I said, I'm calling the police
Yep, straight up.
because I'm not scared of you.
Facts.
I fear God. I don't
Yeah.
fear you. If you harming that child tell me, I'm going to report it.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
You're behind his grass.
I'm going to report it.
You're
I'm
behind
going
his
to report
grass,
it.
man.
Because I
Tell
love
you.
children. They can't fight their
Nah,
battles.
they can't defend themselves.
They can't defend themselves. They are really victims of evil.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You
Yep.
see. But
Oh yeah, we vibing.
it's
we chilling,
beautiful out
we
here.
chilling. See all the action.
And I gotta say, so many people walk by, they stop. They want to know what's going on. I start to call some over, but you never know.
Nah, we ain't
Call
calling
them over, and then you can't get them out the video.
Exactly, or you calling the wrong one. You know what I mean? But
Come over, cussing and carrying on. What did she say? Crock?
what is that?
Crock means drunk. I didn't even know. I
Crock?
looked it up. I heard it on the show.
That's tough.
And I was like,
But
okay.
being crock at at 150 is crazy.
Oh, you got some people crock since 9.
That is crazy. Waking up with a drink in your hand. But let's get back on the topic of family, right? So we talked about unity. We talked about surrounding yourself with the right people, especially your inner circle being the people that you can trust. What else that we can talk about with family? Huh?
Family is love.
Yeah.
We don't choose our family.
Right.
The
That's
Creator places us in the families. And you just got to search out the ones you can love and trust. But God is love. So to me, He brought us all the family together so that we could show love. Because other than that, He could have placed me in another family.
Yeah, could have.
But there's a reason why He placed me in this one.
Right.
So because I'm in this one, I'm going to try to love on you.
As much as
I can. Like I'll give love. I want to hug you. I want to kiss you. I want to visit you, even though I'm super busy.
Mm-hmm.
I try to tell family, don't take it personal when somebody don't call you right back or not able to visit you as often as you would like. Just thank God that they're doing something that's productive, hopefully.
Yeah.
But family is love. And you love on your children, you love on your husband, you love on your wife, you love on your sister, you love on your brother, you love on your auntie and your uncles when you see them, and you love on your cousins and the grandchildren. It's love. It's love. And a man that don't understand, or a woman don't understand the power of loving on their family, they become they become miserable.
Yeah, they do. They do.
They become miserable.
They do. I want to talk about family and business. So get into that. Let's get into the economics of family with business and money, right? Let's talk about that. So, should people start businesses with their family? Now, I have two answers to that question.
Okay.
So, I think we should. I think we should have businesses that's implemented into our families. I think each one of us have some sort of gift that we need to provide to the world, that we can make a service or a product or whatever, and we can monetize off of that.
Okay.
And we can join in people that we can trust, family, friends that are family, into our business to do the business. But it's kind of like a two-sided street, because you got some people who don't have really good families. Like they do people wrong.
But not everybody.
No, I'm not saying not everybody, but the
okay.
very few who don't have the best relationship with their family, who want to do a family business, they really can't do it. So two sides you can, but two sides If you dealt with the same, if you dealt with a bad hand, then possibly not, But I would leave more over, since I have a really good family and I have people that I can trust in my family. I would do a business with my family.
Well, I was reading this book and it was talking about the Rothschilds, which I thought was really powerful.
Yeah.
And, you know, they was heavy in the banking. And one of the things that was really, really interesting is that I like their system. They say you have to have a system. Mm-hmm. And I believe that...
That's okay. That's good.
When you have children, right? Say, okay, this is to a mother with children that's married, or a mother that's single, or a father, whatever.
Yeah.
If you're making money, it is your job to train your children how to manage the success that you have.
Fact.
I was reading a book and it said when people are wealthy, when it hits the third, fourth generation, the wealth is gone.
Because the knowledge is not shared down.
And it's not money. Money, you have to learn how to manage it.
That's true.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Money, you have to know how to manage it. If you making $2, $3, $10, $20, $100 million, $200 million, $500 million, $1 billion, your children, that's an empire. That's a dynasty.
Yeah.
So here you have children, they're going to inherit it based upon your trust and your will.
Yeah.
When they inherit that, you understand the steps you took to acquire that. Mm-hmm. Do they understand?
No.
You see what I'm saying? For the actors, singers, whatever, do your children understand this is a dynasty, this is a business? Of course, you can acquire whatever you want. You could buy yachts and boats and planes and all of those good things. Mm-hmm. But do you know how to manage it, that your children will know how to manage it, and their children? So now you got 10 generations. That's building wealth.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely building wealth.
That's building wealth, where the wealth is just in the family, and each person understands the system on how to keep the money. Because you can make money. I know people who made money, and at the end of their time, they didn't have no money. Because they did not have the ability to understand the system of how to keep the money coming. Like I don't buy everything I want. You see, I don't buy everything I want. Mm-hmm. I buy things that I need, and then I cherish myself with a few trinkets.
Yeah.
But I also want to see the money I have constantly keep increasing. Right. So I'm always saying, okay, you as my son, you know, I say you can have excellent credit, right? Right. But if you have no money and you credit something, how you still gonna pay it? Your credit's good because you have paid the small things on time.
Yeah, that's true.
And they trust that you know they give you a good credit rating. But you still need money to pay credit debt off.
I think everybody should have a system, whether you're rich or whether you're like middle class.
Just a working person.
Right. I feel like everybody should have some sort of class or some sort of like, not class, but like course, like something that you create for your family to really manage money and to manage this up here. And make sure you follow us, man. Follow us on all social media platforms. There's gonna be the link in the description. Make sure you subscribe, comment, like, and share the video, man, because we're gonna make more content like this. All right.